Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. And joining me in the studio today is Danielle Wirsansky from White Mouse Theatre Productions. We're going to find out about their latest production and what's happening with that. Greetings and welcome into the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for wearing a good St. Patrick's Day green.
Of course, I have the red hair. I had to finish
There we go,
it.
got to do it. Now, tell me about the inspiration behind your latest production and the title of it.
Sure. Our latest production is called The Secrets We Keep, and I'm currently a PhD candidate at Florida State University, and I major in World War II and Holocaust history. And my secondary focus within that is using theater as a platform for public history, which is when you teach the public about history. And I am really focused on using theater as a platform for Holocaust education specifically. And so The Secrets We Keep is an initiative, or it's a project I'm developing through the Eli Wiesel Social Action Fellowship. And it's a new musical that's geared towards Holocaust education and combating anti-Semitism.
That's a tough one.
It is. It's a delicate and sensitive topic, but it's definitely worthwhile and really important, I think, especially today. So I'm really passionate about tackling it.
And now you've written the play.
Yes, it's written. It's gone through a lot of development.
I'm sure it has. Now you're a playwright. You're from Jacksonville originally.
Yes.
And the first production is going to be shown here in Jacksonville?
Yes, it is. It's actually going to have a concert version of it held at River Garden, which is the Jewish nursing and assisted living facility here in Jacksonville, so that we can bring the concert to the residents who are people who might otherwise not have the opportunity to see the show.
Of course. But there's some other exciting news about The Secrets We Keep, isn't there?
Yes. After we perform in Jacksonville, we will perform in Tallahassee. And after that, we will be going off-Broadway in New York in the end of May, and I'm very, very excited about that.
I'm sure you are. I mean, there's a lot of work and effort that goes into this. It's not just doesn't, oh, let's write a play and off we go. You know, it's a tough call. And to go to New York off-Broadway, are you excited? Are there more challenges with this, or tell me about it?
There are certainly a lot of challenges that come with it. We're still in the middle of fundraising. Thankfully, we have our theater location where we're going to be staying set. And in a theater company, usually funds are already tight, and I'm very used to making things as small as possible and very doable. And now that we're going off Broadway, I'm trying to allow myself the opportunity to dream a little bit bigger about what we can do. And so I am nervous, but I'm also very excited about the process.
Now, for those who may be wanting to attend the productions, how do they find out about getting tickets and where it's going to be?
Sure, we have a website for White Mouse, whitemousetheaterproductions.com. We also have a social media for White Mouse, and The Secrets We Keep has its own social media. It's just called The Secrets We Keep Show on Instagram. And we have a link tree that has all of the options to get tickets for all of our locations. All of the performances in Jacksonville and Tallahassee are free and open to the public. Anyone is welcome to come. And then you can buy your tickets for New York too.
And what message would you like to get out there?
I think that Holocaust history is more important and more relevant than ever before. And we're now at the cusp where we barely have any survivors left. And theater is one way that we can bring those stories to life with real, living, breathing bodies in front of you telling those kinds of stories. It's a way for you to be able to connect with those stories with all of your senses, and especially with your imagination too, to fill in those gaps. And I think that because of the way that you are able to engage with theater, it makes it such a great art form for breeding empathy, which is what I think Holocaust education is really about at its core. And so I think that is one of the main messages and main impacts that we hope to have with the musical.
Thank you for making, I mean, this is important because, as you said, you know, there's a lot of people who don't know a lot about the Holocaust. They've heard of it. A lot of people have heard of it, but it's such an important message to get out because time's going past so quickly. And so if you can have this to come back year after year perhaps, and just remind people of what's going on. Did you write the music as well?
I just wrote the book and the lyrics, and then I have my main composing partner, Frank Sanchez, who's up in New York, and then I was assisted with the compositions also by Shannon Wolf and Jane Achenbach, who are in Tallahassee, and they're serving as our music directors for the musical.
It's so wonderful to find somebody with so much talent here in Jacksonville, who is from Jacksonville. Good luck with it. I'm sure you don't really need luck. I should say break a leg. And please come back after you get back from Broadway and tell us all about it.
For sure. Thank you so much.
Danielle, thank you. My pleasure. And if you'd like to know any more information about White Mouse Theatre Productions, you can find it on dailynewsnetwork.com.